Hello, Mataji, you're watching Northeast Express on HornbillTV. The Assam Pradesh Congress Committee APCC, in collaboration with the Guwahati City District Congress Committee, organized a Justice for Zubin Garg candlelight procession on Friday evening in Guwahati. The procession began from opposite Cotton College and returned to the same venue after completion. The march was led by APCC President Gaurav Gogoi, along with former APCC President Bhupen Kumar Bora, MP Rakibul Hussain, working presidents of APCC and other senior party leaders. Hundreds of Congress workers and supporters participated in the candlelight procession, expressing solidarity and demanding justice for the late singer Zubin Garg. The Congress party reiterated its demand for strict punishment for those responsible for Zubin Garg's death and urged a fair and transparent investigation into the case. Assam Congress President Gaurav Gogoi claimed that the state government is hindering the supporters of Zubin Garg from honouring him by creating various obstacles during a candlelight march held by the Congress demanding justice for the late singer. Gogoi said that people of Assam are still grieving the loss of Zubin Garg, describing the late singer as a true leader of Assamese society. His remarks came as fans and political leaders gathered in Guwahati on Sunday to pay floral tributes, marking 1 month since the iconic singer's death in Singapore on September 19. A large number of fans and respected figures paid heartfelt tributes to honour the late singer. The Congress MP urged the government to ensure a thorough investigation into the charges against the accused and to see that justice is delivered.
आज असम में लोग जुबिन गर्ग के प्रति श्रद्धांजलि अर्पित करना चाहते हैं, लेकिन असम की सरकार पिछले कुछ दिनों से न्याय के इस आवाज को कमजोर करने की कोशिश कर रही है। जो न्याय और जो जिस प्रकार से जुबिन गर्ग के समर्थक श्रद्धांजलि देना चाहते हैं, उनके रास्ते में वर्तमान की सरकार विभिन्न प्रकार से बाधा दे रही है। प्रतिरोध का इन्होंने एक निर्णय लिया हुआ है। ये बहुत अफसोस की बात है। हम शांतिपूर्ण तरीके से यहाँ पे उपस्थित हुए हैं और हम सब चाहते हैं कि जुबिन गर्ग को न्याय मिले और लोगों के बीच में जो गम है, उस गम को प्रकाश करने में सरकार हमारे रास्ते में अटकलें ना लाए। ये हमारा
The General Secretary of the National Socialist Council of Nagaland, Galing Muiva, and his family on Friday hosted a Thanksgiving feast at his birthplace, Somtal, in Ukhrul district of Manipur. The banner for the feast read, acknowledging God's faithfulness and gratitude for the unflinching support, a just cause by the people of Somtal village. The feast was held at the Kambukai Grinder Muiva multi-purpose hall. Later, a double blessing ceremony was held for the NSCNIM Supremo and his wife. The NSCNIM leader returned to his hometown after 5 decades. More than 10 houses were reduced to ashes after a massive fire broke out at Pankal Basti, a congested Muslim locality in More, around noon on Saturday. The blaze, which suddenly spread rapidly through the tightly packed settlement, threatening to engulf the entire Muslim pocket of the border town. Panic gripped residents as thick plumes of smoke rose over the Indo-Myanmar border area. Personnel of the Fire Service Department, assisted by local volunteers, rushed to the spot and launched extensive rescue and firefighting operations. After strenuous efforts lasting several hours, the flames were brought under control, preventing further devastation in the densely populated area. Though the fire spread rapidly, fortunately no casualties were reported. Several families, however, lost their homes and belongings, with properties worth lakhs of rupees feared destroyed. The exact reason for the fire could not be known immediately. Local authorities have begun assessing that extent of the damage and are investigating the possible cause of the inferno. The incident once again underscores the vulnerability of congested localities in border towns like More, where limited infrastructure and narrow lanes pose serious challenges during emergencies. Tripura Chief Minister Dr. Manik Saha had inaugurated the Samriti initiative aimed at empowering women across the state. During the launch, he had said that the government had linked funds with banks and had introduced a new facility under the scheme. Dr. Saha had highlighted that within just 30 days of implementation, the initiative had achieved significant success with strong performance from both the banks and the self-help groups. He had said that loans amounting to 200 crore rupees had been dispersed under the program. The Chief Minister had mentioned that Tripura's target had been to create 1,18,000 Lakpati Didis and that the state had already reached 1,08,000. Emphasizing women's contribution to national progress, he had said that women constituted 50% of the population and that Prime Minister Narendra Modi had consistently advocated for inclusive development. Dr. Saha had added that India has set a long-term target of achieving a $30 trillion economy by 2047.
समृद्धि जो है ये एक्चुअली लाखपति दीदी बनाने के तो हमारे यहाँ अभी 100 लाखपति दीदी को जिस तरह फंड देके बैंक के साथ लिंक करके जिस तरह देना चाहिए उस व्यवस्था को आज हम लोग यहाँ पर इनॉग्रेशन किया और विदिन एक मैंने जो कार्यक्रम रखा है उसमें देखा गया मैंने कुछ दिनों में इतना 30 डेज और प्लस ऐसा कुछ दिनों में जिस तरह सक्सेस हुआ है तो ये बैंक और जो हमारा दीदी है एसएचजी ग्रुप का इनका एक अच्छा मैंने बहुत ही अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस हमने देख पाया और अभी आप देखे हो प्राय 200 करोड़ लगभग 200 करोड़ का मैंने लोन अभी दिया हुआ है और त्रिपुरा में एसएचजी ग्रुप अभी हम लोग का टारगेट था अबाउट 1,18,000 एसएचजी ग्रुप का जो लाखपति दीदी बनना तो यहाँ पर ऑलरेडी 1,08,000 बन गया इसका मतलब 95% ऑलरेडी हम लोग पहुंच चुके हैं तो आने वाले दिन 100% होगा और ये जो हम लोग जानते हैं पूरा देश में इवन राज्यों में अब 50% पॉपुलेशन का महिला है तो इनका माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी हमेशा कहते हैं उनका हमेशा डेवलपमेंट होना चाहिए आर्थिक सामाजिक उन्नयन होना चाहिए तो उस दिशा पर त्रिपुरा में अभी और 75% एक ग्रामीण इलाका है तो वहाँ अगर उन्नयन होगा तो राज्य का भी उन्नयन होगा देश का भी उन्नयन होगा और जिस तरह हम लोग को टारगेट दिया गया है जब विकसित भारत 2047 तक तो जैसे 30 प्लस मार्किन ट्रिलियन डॉलर जो हम लोग बात करते हैं ये जिस तरह चल रहा है तो हर राज्य भी कर रहा है हम भी उस तरह किए हैं हम लोग भी त्रिपुरा 2047 जो विकसित त्रिपुरा वो भी बना रहे हैं हम लोग ऑलरेडी डिक्लेयर भी हो गया तो उस दिशा पर टारगेट जो है टारगेट के हिसाब से हम लोग मोरलेस हम लोग पहुंच गए हैं
The Union of Treatment and Rehabilitation of Users for Social Transformation, U-Trust, has announced the launch of a mega 45-day free detoxification cum de-addiction camp for 193 drug users from impoverished backgrounds. The announcement was made during a press conference held at the Manipur Press Club, Imphal on Saturday. The initiative is being jointly organized by the Department of Social Welfare, Government of Manipur and 55 private drug rehabilitation centers registered under the department. The program, described as the largest free detox camp ever had in Manipur, aims to provide structured treatment and care to drug users struggling with addiction. UTRAS urged all registered centers to begin enrolling eligible patients from October 25, 2025 and appealed to families of current drug users to contact the nearest centers for admission. During the camp, 30 bedded centers will treat 3 patients each, while 50 bedded centers will accommodate 5 patients each. An inspection committee will monitor the process to ensure accountability and quality treatment. Speaking at the press meet, UTRAS representatives expressed gratitude to the Department of Social Welfare and all participating centers for their collaboration and dedication to the cause. The organization also issued a strong warning against unethical and illegal practices by some private rehabilitation homes allegedly colluding with individuals and groups to forcibly detain drug users for profit. Such malpractices, UTRAS said, undermines genuine recovery efforts and would be treated as acts against public welfare.
This initiative will be collaboratively organized by the Department of Social Welfare, Government of Manipur and 55 drug rehabilitation centers registered under the department. Although the concerned department had sanctioned the funds, the detoxification camp was delayed for quite some time due to unrest in the state and challenges in converging registered centers under UTRAS. Despite these hurdles, the camp is now set to proceed, providing crucial support to those in need. The unwavering commitment and dedication of private rehab centers in rendering its service for the treatment of drug users in the state is exemplified with the organizing of this largest free camp ever in the state, Manipur. The UTRAS would like to thank the Department of Social Welfare, Government of Manipur for releasing a total budget of 17 lakhs and 37,000 on 22nd October 2025, which is the biggest budget so far in the history of drug de-addiction camp in the state. In this collaborative venture, a sum of rupees 9,000 will be supported by the state government for each patient, with a sum of rupees 3,000 each will be borne by the respective trust centers. We would like to express our sincere gratitude to each and every trust centers for its involvement and dedication for the success of this camp, and also request to extend utmost love and care to the beneficiary patients with the hope of success.
A major benefit awaits as many as 47 schools in Riboy district, which will soon receive special toilet exclusively for girl students. This initiative follows the signing of a memorandum of understanding between the district administration of Riboy, represented by Deputy Commissioner Abhilash Baranwal, and Oil India Limited for the implementation of this project. Speaking to the media, Deputy Commissioner Abhilash Baranwal said that approval for constructing these 47 toilets came shortly after the visit of Union Minister for Petroleum and Natural Gas, Hardip Singh Puri, to Riboy district. During his visit, a request was made to the minister to help provide separate toilets for girl students. Acting on this, the Union Minister instructed Oil India Limited to take up the initiative, which has now led to the signing of the MOU for the construction of these facilities. He further informed that the MOU was signed between the District Rural Development Agency (DRDA) and Oil India Limited with a sanctioned budget of rupees 72 lakh. The project aims to construct 47 dedicated toilets for girl students in schools that currently lack such facilities.
We'll write to them for releasing the first installment, and thereafter the construction work will start. Oil India Limited, being a central government company, they have very strict control over the quality parameters and etc. So they will also be supervising from their end, and from district administration will be supervising. So hopefully we'll be able to complete all these toilet constructions by Christmas.
So are you happy with this MOU being signed today, sir?
Absolutely, absolutely. So Riboy is an aspirational district as well. Niti Aayog regularly monitors different indicators, development indicators. One of the development indicators is how many schools have separate girls' toilet. And we always used to, feel sorry for the schools which do not have separate girls' toilet. And fortunately, now that we have signed this MOU, hopefully every school will be covered through this. It was signed today by district administration, primarily DRDA, with Oil India Limited, which is a public sector undertaking in the field of oil and gas exploration. This MOU was regarding construction of 47 girls' toilet in schools where no separate girl toilet is present as of now. This MOU was signed based on our request to Honorable Union Minister of Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas, Shri Hardeep Singh Puri sir, when he had visited Ribhoi. So we placed request that 47 schools are there which do not have a separate girls' toilet. He immediately directed Oil India Limited, and through that, today we are signing an MOU today. 47 girls' toilet at the total cost of around rupees 70 lakhs plus.
In a major crackdown on traffic violations, the Ribhoi police conducted an intensive checking and inspection drive along National Highway 6 from Bainihat to Jorabat. The operation was launched following rising cases of road accidents and public complaints about reckless driving and illegal parking. Led by Ribhoi SSP V.S. Rathore, the drive targeted overspeeding, drunk driving, improper parking and failure to wear helmets or seat belts. Several vehicles were detained and fined during the operation. SSP Rathore said that initiatives aims to prevent further loss of life, stressing that neither the police nor the law will show leniency to violators. He also issued strict warnings against parking along the highway, particularly by trucks, and cautioned dhaba and hotel owners against allowing vehicles to park improperly near the establishments. The SSP added that continued violations could lead to fines and even closure of offending establishments. He urged the public to cooperate with police efforts to ensure safer roads, reaffirming the department's commitment to strict enforcement and road safety in the district.
Decline, definite decline, a steep decline in the number of accidents which have been reported. Minor accidents have been reported, but not many fatal accidents. So that gives us hope and the drive to work even harder. At the same time, we have observed that some motor garages are there. When they repair the vehicles again occupy a part of the national highway. That is again wrong, illegal. We warn these garage owners also. If you don't have parking space, don't open your garage on the highway. You can repair vehicle if you have parking space or any space which is not obstructing the normal traffic flow. So if you block our highways, we will again fine you to the extent that we can go and shut down your shops also, because this is creating nuisance. So we'll invoke our magisterial powers and we'll shut down those shops if they don't relent. Because everyone is aware, it's a matter of common knowledge. General public knows. Many times ambulances get stuck, the army convoys get stuck, the VIP movement gets affected because of these illegally parked vehicles. Some are parking on their own sweet will. Today we found somewhere cooking their meal in the middle of highway. So tomorrow maybe they can put a bed and sleep there. You never know. So we have to be proactive, and we sympathize with them. Truck drivers have a very tough life. We sympathize with them, but at the same time, please be responsible, because one wrong parking can lead to an accident and an innocent life will be lost. No one will like it. A series of traffic enforcement drives which we are doing since last 2-3 weeks. Today we selected the Barnihat to Jorabat sector of NH6, in which a common complaint is there from all and sundry in Meghalaya, including general public, the bureaucracy, the police officers, the political executive. Everyone says and points out that because these trucks are illegally parked on the highway and they are blocking almost more than half of one lane of the highway, a lot of vehicles get stuck. The road is free in the backside and in the front, but this small stretch of roughly 5 to 7 kilometers, This gets blocked and choked because of these illegally parked trucks. The main reason is there is a no entry being enforced in Guwahati since morning till evening, and that is the reason why trucks are parked here. So we have found a temporary solution. We are telling these trucks to move to Sonapur Road because there is no much traffic, no much population in that road. So they can take a turn below the Jorabad flyover and park their vehicles in the Sonapur side of National Highway. So this will relieve us from congestion on Meghalaya side and remove the bottleneck. Along with the illegal truck parking, we were also checking for the cases of people not wearing helmets and not wearing seat belts, drunken driving and all. So we are still continuing this. We managed to remove almost 70% of the trucks which were parked.
In a major boost to counter-insurgency efforts, security forces and Manipur police have arrested 4 active insurgent cadres from different outlawed outfits in coordination operations across the state. The intensified search and combing drives targeted fringe and vulnerable areas to dismantle extortion networks and militant movements. On October 24, RPF PLA cadre Samjay Stabam Sandit Singh was arrested from Imphal West, while UKNA member Homing Tang Haukip was held in Churachandpur with arms and ammunitions. Pre-Pak Pro cadre Murangtam Dina Maite was nabbed in Imphal East, and KCP Taipa Nganpa member Salam Sushil Singh was detained in Kakching district. In another operation, police and customs officials intercepted 2 trucks carrying over 8,000 kilograms of suspected smuggled betel nuts. Meanwhile, Imphal West police seized over 1,100 gambling dices during Diwali crackdowns. Officials say that these operations underline the government's zero-tolerance policy towards insurgency, smuggling and organized crime in Manipur. That's all we have for now. Keep watching HornbillTV.